This is Modern Homesteading. I'm enlisting all of you into the Wranglerstar Crosscut Tool Finding Army. Right here, what you see in the picture is a really nice set of crosscut hand filing tools. These things are very hard to find, and I want to make an offer to you, to any of you guys who are garage sailors or might know where some of these things are, to help me put this tool set together. And what I'm willing to do is anyone who contributes a tool that can be used, that fits into this category, something that I can use to sharpen tools, I will file a saw for you. And chances are, if you have access to these tools or know where to find them, you probably have access to a saw as well. So let's start from the beginning. What are we looking at here? We've got a jointer, we've got a little horn anvil, we've got a cross peen hammer, we've got a combination pin raker gauge, we've got a set of spiders, files, of course, and a swage hammer. So the number one tool, the hardest one to find here, of course, is the Gibbs jointer. Right here, antique, 1977. These things, as you can see, are very expensive and very hard to find. So if you come across one, please let me know. This is the main tool that I'm looking for. The other ones are not quite as difficult to find, but a Gibbs jointer, if you know anyone who, family members that have filed in the past or come across one, they get at a estate sale, please snatch it up. There are some companies making some after ones. There's the, let's see, this is from a company called very unfortunately called the Axe Hole. They're reproducing a copy of the Gibbs jointer. Let's see here, but still, very expensive. I'm hoping to find some things used that that are affordable. Let's see what else we got. We've got short joiners, which are not as well, don't do as well. They would do in a pinch, but ideally we want a long joiner like this. Another picture of the Gibbs. All right, so once the joiner's out of the way, what else we got? Here's another one, Gibbs style. This is a company called the Crosscut Saw Company, and they're producing a copy of the Gibbs joiner for $109. Still pretty pricey. But while I was in the class, I saw several samples of the Crosscut Saw Company's reproduced tools. Not impressed. Actually, some of the students had them, and some of them were unusable out of the box and of very poor quality. What I saw. Maybe they were exceptions, but I don't think anyone in the class was very stoked on them. So that's the jointer. Next is a little saw set tool. These are pretty handy. If you ever come across one, I know that maybe months ago, had I seen one of these, I wouldn't even have known what it was. This is used to set the teeth. So these are not really hard to find, but becoming harder. One thing that I like that's even nicer, where'd that go? Let's see, crosscut hammer. Here is a combination of a swage hammer. It's got a real small little flat head on it there for swaging the teeth, and a set tool on the other side. This one is preferred. This one's really nice. I like that one. Let's see, where were we? So we've got the set tool. This is a horn grip saw set. There are many variations of these. I like this one. We had one of these in class that had that little bevel on it. I'll probably make something like that unless I came across one that was really inexpensive. That's the Atkins horn grip saw set. That's a nice one. They come in lots of different shapes. Doesn't have to be just like that. Here's another one. This would, right behind the Gibbs jointer, this would be one of my number one acquisitions. I was watching one on eBay, and I didn't bid on it because I think it was at $90 when I checked. It was still some time to go. I think I may have been competing with some of my classmates. Anderson raker gauge. I have a pin gauge, so I don't need that, but this is really nice here. We checked out the hammer. Set spiders. A guy needs about, be nice to have 3 or 4 set spiders that you could set to different gauges, anywhere from 6 thousandths up to 12 thousandths, maybe a little bit further. Here's a picture you can see of several different varieties. They come in all different shapes and sizes, but typically they can be, you can kind of grind them down and to custom read whatever measurement you want. So whatever they're reading now is unimportant. So need a few of those, definitely a few of those set spiders. And I guess that covers it. Yeah, this guy here's got a nice set of tools here. He's got his long jointer and his spiders. I don't know what that is. File, swage hammer, raker pin gauge. This here, I'm looking for one of these on eBay and at my garage sales as well. This is a cross peen hammer. This would be used for setting and straightening bent or twisted saws. And this is a tool I've never used before. This is looks like a set tool where you could maybe have a little bit more precision in setting the teeth. Might be a really good thing. I've never used one, just used kind of the old-fashioned way with the set spider, but it's kind of an interesting tool. So you are enlisted. You have your marching orders, and you can go forth. So I'm using the power of the internet to help resurrect some of these tools, put them back to work, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting into saw filing. I really enjoy it, and I think it'll be a good hobby for me. And one thing that I will be doing once I get a set of tools where I can do the basic work, I will be hosting, I guess, an open house. For those of you who may live in the area, you can come out, and I'd be happy to teach you what I've learned. And perhaps that might be something that you would enjoy doing. You know, maybe if you've got a saw or a family saw, you can bring it out. We can sharpen a couple of them, but I think that would be fun and a great hobby to have. I'd also like to participate with local threshing bees and farmers markets, just different thing they have around here, little job fairs and such. It'd be nice to have a stand where you could take it out and just do demonstrations and just kind of show people and answer questions. That would be a lot of fun. I would really enjoy that. It's something I'm going to kind of look forward for also. But before we do that, I need the tools. So help me to help you produce good content. So anything you have laying around or anything you can find and like to work a trade, let me know. And we'll see you guys in the next video.